Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So we got a really cool update in the game today. Right away, I want to mention to y'all we have an option now to disable the EX styles effects that's on the screen that you see. So there's quite a bit of options that you can do for this. So if you see behind me right now, you can see that gold circle for the EX style, right? Like it's right there, very intrusive. If I wanted to take screenshots and stuff, it would be right in smack dab in the center of the screenshot. It's really annoying, right? So you can actually disable this now if you open up your menu and then you go to system and then to options and you go to the gameplay tab. If you scroll up to go to the very bottom down here, you can go to this option right here that says graphic animation settings for EX styles. Now, if I was to go to, you could actually display all, or you can have player effect only, which you can see it made that gold circle there disappear, right? Like if I just turned it on, you can see in real time, it's like flashing on and off. There's also another option for hide screen effect only. So that would be for like the gold effect whenever you do activate EX, you know, there's like the gold effect in the bottom right and the top left corners. So if you don't want to have that, you could get rid of that too. Or you could actually just hide all to where it's going to hide everything off of the screen to where it would only show the little bar when the EX is active next to your character's like name. So you could actually still see the detailed information on that when the EX style is actually active. Me personally, I kind of like the gold effects like that's on the top left and the bottom right corners though. I find that kind of neat, and it's very obvious to let me know when my EX like runs out and everything. I don't find it too bad just because it only lasts like 20 to 30 seconds or whatever. But as far as this gold circle thing here goes, I'm really happy that this is an option to hide this now. So this is going to be my personal choice. I'm going to choose to hide player effects only. So we got a new limited time quest in the game today, and you're going to see some gameplay of that here in the background. At the very end of it, you fight Masquerade, and there's a really cool spooky looking moon. They've decorated it like Central Alio up completely for Halloween, and as you're running through it, you're going to like choose different routes on the left and the right. Sometimes the enemies will spawn on the left side, sometimes they'll spawn on the right side. In the middle of the quest, there's a trial that's going to be kind of similar to a PSE where you'll want to hammer out as many enemies as you can as quickly as possible to cure as many points as possible, because at the end of the mission, you're going to actually be able to spend your points on loot boxes. So they're kind of similar loot boxes to how Nameless City is, where you spend your points to open up the boxes. And there's going to be some boxes that are 10,000 points and some boxes that are 3,000 points. A method that you could do is you could open up the cheaper ones first because you'll get more boxes, and then open up the more expensive ones last. I really don't know what the difference is in the drops that comes out of both boxes for sure. So I'm going to assume that the more expensive ones will probably have better loot in them. But I really don't know for certain. I heard that people was getting scratch tickets out of there for the special scratch and stuff like that, so I'm not really sure which ones is better to open, honestly. And of course, it drops some of the new skill rings inside of here too, as well as the old ones also, so it's a really good farm. Hopefully you'll get a hold of some of the new skill rings in there, get some really good meta from selling those. So ZME's seasonal point shop got updated today. One of the things that was in here was we got a hologram for these cemetery items here for these gravestones, so I like that. I thought that was pretty neat. I already purchased that, and you can see I placed them down to show y'all. And there's also some more scratch count tickets in here and just various things, so we got some pretty nice updates here. We got this floating on hollow ball B, which is a pretty nice idle motion. It's actually like a pink colored ball this time around, so that's really cool. So we did get a couple of AC scratches in the game today. One is going to be PSL2 Memories October 25. This is just a revival scratch of base PSL2 like Halloween themed things. There's some emotes in here and different things. And then we also have this new scratch here, Nightmare Carnival. And this one has a lot of really cool new like Halloween outfits and stuff like that. So there's some really like dope like cast parts inside of this one. There's a really cool type 1 outfit, really cool type 2 outfit. It's really cool. They actually have something for everybody in this scratch here, so it's really nice. There is a couple of good emotes inside of here too. Lean on hands too. It seems like this actually has 12 poses to it altogether. You can actually hide the chair and the table and stuff, so that's really nice. There's also this new emote here for 1166 blow, which seems like you blow like a bunch of hearts towards whoever you want to. It doesn't loop or anything like that, but it is a pretty nice emote. I'll put these on the channel later on, most likely as like previews, so y'all can check them out. So there's actually a really nice scratch count bonus inside of this one too if you're into scratching. The motion idle villain EX actually looks really cool, the effect that comes from it when you're idling. It has this like purple like aura that's going to go off of you when you're idling. The normal one that you see in the player shops, this one actually doesn't have that effect to it, so if you want that purple aura, you'll have to actually scratch for it, unfortunately. If you do decide to do any AC purchasing for AC scratching, I am an Epic Games partner. If you want to use the creator code Thundathas, you can use that on the Epic Games Store to support me. So if you decide to use the creator code Thundathas, thanks a lot for the support. The Arcs record ranking this week is going to be a pretty easy one. This is the slope style solo. You can find this over in South Kavaris. I'll open up the world map here and show you this real quick. If you go over to South Kavaris, it's going to be this one right here, this cocoon for slope style with the king crown on it. Okay, so anyways, that's going to wrap it up for the video. I'm curious, what do y'all think of the update this week? Y'all like the new limited time quest we got? I think it's really neat. Let me know down in the comments below what you all are thinking of it. I'm really happy that we actually got to turn off those EX style like animations too, so it's not ruining my screenshots anymore. Really nice that they added that in. But if you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe for more if you haven't already. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.